Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to assemble our cluster flip junk journal. But first let's have our shout out to Robin, Daggy, Denise, Lorraine, Rachel, Karen, Joyce, Lori, Ellen, and Sue. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have a digital. Now this is not the digital that I chose to use, but I just grabbed one just to show you what I did. I printed it on a lightweight copy paper, and I got a box. So this happens to be a rice box, and I just opened it up where it was joined, and I cut off the flaps. So just cut off the flaps very easily. Just cut them all off all the way around, and after I got all the extra little flaps cut off, I took my glue stick, and you guys, I changed glue sticks. I have a Yoo-Hoo stick now, and it's really sticky. I think I'm going to like this one. And I took my glue stick, and I just glued all over, and I took my paper, and I pressed it on there so it was all covered. And I actually used the exact same paper from for the outside as well as the inside. So I chose to use this beautiful purple paper. Isn't that gorgeous? Now, you know me, I did sew around the edge. I did around the corners, and I inked it just a little bit. So now we look just like that. So what I want to do first is I want to decide exactly how I want this. No, I don't care for it that way. I want it this way. I want this to be the front. And what I have is I have got some My Porch Prints. Is this what I wanted? Right here. They're My Porch Prints is where these all came from. They're in the purple colors. And I just thought that this would be very beautiful on there, just like that. And I have a little bit of lavender fabric that I thought would be pretty if we put a ruffle on the edge like that. Oh, I'm thinking this is going to be beautiful. I also have some of those little flowers, silk flowers, that I showed you how I made in one of my recent videos. I have a little bit of bling. Whoops. I have some Sari silk right here. And I have some of these button tassels that we made in a recent video. Not too awful long ago, we made these tassels. I absolutely adore them. I thought this one would be pretty if we used this one right here. I'm trying to turn that button over so you can see it. And then this one here in the lavenders. Now, to be able to attach these, I have a little bit more right here. Where did I put it? Here it is. I have one of these brads that has a little hook in it, and we're going to place that right here, and we're going to be able to attach our little streamers, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So let's get to it. Let's just start. So what I want to do first is I want to glue one of these down, and I'm going to choose this one first. So I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, and I'm just going to add my glue right on here. And so now right here, that will be perfect. See if I can get it a little straighter. That's not too bad. That's a little crooked though, isn't it? Just a little bit. There we go. All right, we got that down. And then I thought that this would be really nice if we attached that right there. So once again, I'm just going to add my glue right on here. Now, I am wearing the same shirt as in my video from yesterday, but it's because I did not stop. I just continued finishing the journal is what I should say. I was on a roll, and I thought, well, it's probably best if I just keep going so I don't lose my train of thought and I'll get it finished. So if you're wondering, it's still the same day as the day before. At least for me it is. I know it's not in the video world. All right, so that's looking wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and add this little ruffle right here on the edge. So I'm just going to, I think I want it to go this way though. Yeah, I think. Let me see, do I have another ruffle? I do. Is this one as long? Nope, that one's not as long. All right, let's go ahead and add our hot glue. Now, I am using hot glue. It's quick, it's easy, it's permanent. It dries right away, and it enables me to keep going on my videos. So it's great to use when you make a video. So that's why I've chosen my hot glue, and I'm just going to add my ruffle, my fabric ruffle, right on here, just like that. It was a little crooked, I didn't like that. Straighten it up just a little bit. All right, now I'm going to trim it just a little bit right here. Let's turn it this way and trim it, I think. I think I can get it trimmed. All right, that's looking wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's really attached right down there. Okay, lovely. Love it, love it. Now, let's talk about our little piece that we're going to use for our tassels. So I want to place it about right here, but I want to reinforce the inside a little bit. So I'm actually going to use my art glitter glue, and I'm going to attach some of this fabric right here on my spine. So I'm just going to place some of this down, just like this. All right, and then I'm going to bring in my fabric. I'm just going to lay it down right on top and press it down. Okay, whoops. That's going to be great. Now that just reinforces it, especially since we're going to be adding that brad. I just felt like it would be a good thing to do so it wouldn't accidentally pop through or anything like that. So I'm going to just trim it right here, and I'm going to trim it right here. I'm leaving just a little bit. I'm going to fray it, fray this up. Okay, I like that. And let's fray it a little bit on this side as well. A box just works excellent for a junk journal cover. So cute, right? So, so cute. All right, so let's continue decorating the front and let that glue set up just a little bit. Let's see, I've got some of these beautiful flowers. I'm thinking that maybe I need to grab a little bit of lace. I'm not sure how exactly I want to do this. Just trying it out here. Maybe something like that. Oh my goodness, that looks beautiful. I'm going to grab a little bit of lace. All right, I grabbed some of this beautiful lace right here, and I just want to cut just a little bit. I'm not really cutting straight. I kind of cut it a little crooked, and I'm thinking of maybe adding it. I love these script of this word right here. So I'm going to cut that so I'm able to still see that script. I want to be able to see that rose. I really want that rose, even the leaf at all, to show. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this just a little bit, maybe something like that. and I'm just eyeballing where that was. And then I'm going to lay this right down, just like that. I'm actually going to turn this over and press it down on my glass mat. Yeah, that helps me get that glued down nicely. Very nice. Okay. Oh, I love that. Let's go ahead and add just a little bit down here as well. So let me see here. I kind of liked how that curved. Let's see if we can curve this one a little bit. And maybe add it just like that. Okay, I like that too. So I'm going to go ahead and add my glue and just add my lace right on top. Turn this over and press it down. There, we've got that all nicely glued on. Now let's add our silk flowers that we made. And okay, I do want this one right here. Right there. And then, let's see, this one's folded back on itself a little bit. That petal. Oh, it's okay. Kind of adds a little depth to it. Let's add this one, and then maybe this one right here. Oh, that looks so pretty, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and put a little bit down here as well. So I'm going to add this one down here, the heavier one, and place one maybe right here. And now where'd that other one go? Here it is. About right down here. It's a little further apart. Now, do I want anything else right here? Maybe a little bit of, yeah, I need a little touch of maybe Sari silk right here. So I'm just going to put a blob of glue and I'm just going to press this on just like that. And then I'm thinking, let's see, I'm not sure if I want to trim that. There's a little string here. I've got to cut that string off. I'm thinking, I get that string off my finger, I'm going to, I'm not sure I want to loop it around. Yeah, maybe so. Put a little glue right here, stick this down right like that, and then maybe right here. Okay, and carry it on across from me right down to here. All right. I do like that. I think that looks really good. Oh, I do like that a lot. Now let's think about something here. So how about another little tuft right there, maybe right here. I'm thinking I'm going to need to grab some of my flat back pearls, maybe in a cream color. Let's see here. Let's go this side first. All these strings. Trim this off right here. Okay, now, yeah, let's anchor it right here, and let's turn it. Oh, I had it anchored, then I pulled it off, and let's maybe anchor it right down here. Okay, and let's take it up just a little bit, right here. Just anchor it right there, and then I'm thinking I'm just going to trim it right there. Okay, Now let's see, what are we going to do with this part right here? Maybe I'll take it through. Okay, I'm just going to take it through and lay it right like that. I'm going to anchor it right there. There. Now, I need to pull this over there like that. Okay. Got to anchor that too. Right there. We'll be fine. The next thing I need to do is I need to grab some of my flat back creamy colored pearls, and let's add a little bit of glue right here. I'm actually going to add a little bit there, 2 of them. Let's place 2 there, and then let's place one here. Okay, oops, it turned over on me. There we go. And then maybe here. Okay, and then I guess I want one right here. I need to turn these over before I put my hot glue on. Yeah, that's popping up, so I need a little bit more glue. I got the Sari soap, but I didn't get the paper. All right, I like that. I think I need a cluster right here, so I got to turn these over so that I can pick them up with my finger and get them on the glue before the glue dries enough to where I can't get it on there. So we got 1, we got 2, I want 3. There we go. I got it on there. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Now I need a few more. So let's put one right here. Okay, and maybe one right here. Okay, and one right here. Oh, goodness gracious. Doesn't that look pretty? Oh, I love that. I'm thinking, do I need one right here? I do. I think I need one more pearl right here. So let's get this turned over so I can pick it up. And I'm going to place it right here. I'm just going to pick it up and place it right there. Oh my goodness, that did it. That's what it needed. Now, let's put our piece on so we can add our tassel. So I don't want to bring it down too far because we have our signature that's going to go in here. These are our pages. I think I showed them to you in the last video. I think there's 20 of them, we counted. And if I put my signature here, of course my stitching isn't going to start right away. So maybe about right here. I've got to lay this back over here. Maybe about right here, we're going to put our brad. Let's go ahead, and this is just a piece of packing material that I've saved. I can't find my awl that I absolutely love. This is a different one I have. I'm going to poke a hole right through all that, even the material, and that material is going to really help not have this pull out or mess up our journal in any way. So let me get this in here. Okay, and I'm going to turn it so it's the way I want it. I want that to be straight, just like that. Let's go ahead and open this up. Oops. Open it up. Now I want to make sure this is still straight. Yes. Now, this end of this awl has this little piece on here that helps me get this flatter. Hopefully it will help me get it flatter. And I do think I need that because it will. I'm just pushing it down just so it's flat. I want that very flat. Okay, that still looks really good on there, doesn't it? So I've got that flat, but I still, you know me, I got to finish that off. That just doesn't look quite right to me. So I'm going to need to add just a little bit of material right over the top, just because I don't want to see all that. So I'm just going to trim it right here, and I'm going to just fray this, and I'm going to actually switch back to my art glitter glue, and I'm just going to put some glue around like this, and then I'm just going to lay this right over the top. Okay, just like that. Now I need my, what happened to my, oh, who knows, I'll get a new one. My little pieces so I can dab it. Just dab it right here. I did put a lot, but I wanted a lot because I really need that to be glued down nicely. Okay, so our signature is going to go right in there. Oh my goodness, I'm loving it. Let's work on that while this dries a little bit. So I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to bring in some things that we have here. So I also have a clip right here like this that we would be able to clip on to the ring that's right here. We could clip this right on, so you could remove the heavier part, which is going to be the buttons. The buttons are going to be heavier. So let's go ahead and let's thread, I've got things stuck all over my fingernails. Let's thread our button dangles onto here, and I'm going to pull it tightly as I kind of look and see. I think I want this to be my top. I need to recut that because that's frayed a little, and yeah, if I can pull it through. I did. It's through. Now what are we going to do here? Let's see here. Get untangled here, guys. Untangle yourself. I need to tie it. So I think what I'm going to actually do is, this one's here. I'm just going to tie it right on. Just tie it. The simplest thing that I can do is tie it on. So I'm just going to tie a knot. I'm going to make sure I'm below this knot right here. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. I might do this and come back if it takes a while. No, I got it. Okay. There's one knot. Here's the other one. Let's tie this one on. Get it started here. All right. Oh, we got to pull it way down. There we go. I need the next part of my knot. Okay, I've got it both knotted. Now, you know me and knots. Now I'm going to tie the two together. Okay. I don't want this to come undone. And to keep it, really keep it from becoming undone, I am going to, after I trim it, I'm going to grab my watered down school glue, and I'm going to glue these knots so that it doesn't come undone. There's not a chance of it coming undone. Even when people play with them, it'll be secure. Okay, I'm going to set that right aside right there. And actually I'm going to glue this. Actually, it's already glued. Yeah, I feel it's already glued. I don't know about that one. I'm going to add a little bit of glue on that knot because we've got to cut these. I think we're going to cut these streamers off. I'm not sure. I think we are. All right, we got that done. Now, the next thing I want to do is maybe make a couple of, well, I thought I had a couple of these, but I don't. I just have, we used them. We did, didn't we? We used them. And I might need to, well, is that going to be too long? Is this going to be too long for this? No, that's going to be fine. And then I can always trim it. Then we're going to add, of course this is glued, we're going to add this onto there. Oh my gosh, that's going to look just gorgeous. All right, how are we doing on our glue right here? Oh, it's tacky, but it's fine. Let's get to our signature. Let's move all this out of the way. Let's get to our signature. We're going to need that. Let's move this. Bring in our signature. Now, if I, wait. Let's go ahead and let's add our pockets. I have these that I said were from my Porch Prints. They're going to be beautiful right inside here for pockets. And I think I want that, or do I want, and just glue 3 sides. And have this stuck in here like this. Or let's have this as a pocket. And then we could stick this in there like that. Okay, I like that. And then if I do those, do I have any more? That's all I had of those, right? Right. I could put this one in. I don't know which one I want for a pocket, guys. I kind of like this one. But I don't know. Does it fit in there like that? It might. Oh, this will. Okay, let's do that. Let's get this on here so everything's all glued, so we don't need to worry about that. That's going to be like this. I'm going to hold it, so I'm not going to glue that top. And I'm going to glue 3 sides here. So just adding the glue, art glitter glue, and add that. I'm going to place it right here. Place that down just like that. Wipe off any excess glue that's coming out. Okay, and then goes with that one. This one, I'm just going to glue 3 sides. I'm going to use it as a different type of tuck. It's not going to be really a pocket. The back one's a pocket. The first one's like a tuck. Didn't accidentally touch it. I don't think I did, but just in case I did, I wouldn't want to glue that pocket down wrong, or tuck, what we just called it. So that's going to go in like that. Yeah, that's going to fit in like that. Okay, I'm going to take them out just in case. All right, once again, like I said, we'll set it aside. We've got that glued. Now, I've got my strips here. Got my signature. What time are we? Okay. So let's bring in our things that we made to go in as cluster page flips. All right, you guys, this one was too big. How did that happen? I have not a clue. I don't even know how that happened because I really thought I measured, but ding dong, something happened. Something happened, and it didn't work. But that's how it goes with me in measuring. So I'm just going to I'm going to cut that right like that, and I'm going to take it out, and I'm going to get my bigger scissors so I do a better job of being a little straighter. And we're just going to cut it off because it's not going to fit unless we do. And then I see Shabby Dabby Doodah doing this. Let's see. Since we ripped everything else, let's just rough it up a little. I don't know. Maybe it'll work. I don't usually do this. Okay, maybe it'll work. Now, let's see if this fits better. I'm going to have to fray this just a tiny bit there. Now, how did we do? We did just fine. All right, so is that going to be our first flip, that pink one? All right, now we can do one of 2 ways. I think what I'm going to do is actually glue it on there. So I'm going to take my art glitter glue and I'm going to actually glue this little flip right on to this page of the signature. Okay, it's not sewn in, it's not sewn together or anything like that. It's just going to hold it in place. Otherwise, I'm afraid it's not going to stay in place. So I've got that one. Now, let's do one on the back. Let's do one maybe right here. See, this is still going to flip. It's going to flip down. You can journal on this. You can have it go together like that. And it's just a nice way to decorate your journal. And I just thought it was a fun idea, and I wanted to give it a go. So I'm just adding my glue to my flip, and I'm going to add it to my page, just like this. Okay, gluing that on. So we've got two. Oh, that looks great. How about if we've got two, I'm just trying to, maybe how many more we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, here's a big one. Let's add a big one towards the middle, maybe about right here. Shall we add this one right here? Okay, so I'm going to add my glue to my flap right here. And then I'm going to add this right here. Okay, press it down. Glue that one on. Alrighty, so let's add maybe this green one right here. Alright, so we're going to add some more glue. And I'm just kind of doing the front, and then I'm going to I go to the back, add some in the back, and then add some in the front. Hopefully it'll come out fairly even, although you could always take the pages out and reassemble them. It's not like we're doing anything that you can't fix. Let's go ahead and, there's two more left after this. Let's put this one here. How many pages have gone? Yeah. Or would it be prettier on a pink one? Oh, it's really pretty on that one. Where's the last one that we just added there? We put that one there. We put this one, that one goes there. Put this one maybe here. Okay, I'm going to add this one here. It gets kind of confusing of where you've added one and where you haven't, at least for me, because I get confused kind of easily. Okay, we've got that. Now let's glue this one right here. I do like that one there. And then we have one left. Okay. And so we've got, we need some more back here. Got some back here. We did pretty good. I'm pretty pleased with that. Out. And that one's right there, so all right, let's see here. Got that one, and that one. There's a pretty big space right here. I think it needs to go about right here. So let's add it right here to this line paper. I don't have anything on line paper yet. That will look good. So let's add that right like that. Okay, now we've got them all in there. Uh-oh, that fell off. It was sewn. I'm going to just add that back because that definitely needs to be part of the cluster. There. And I think I better glue it. Yeah, glue it down. There we go. All right. It's time to, what time is it? 35. All right, so we've got our signature all ready to go in. We've got our book, our cover, and we've got it to where we've got our pockets. And we can put our items in our pockets right here, like this, in our tuck. Now we need to sew in our signature. Oh my gosh, I think this looks so fantastic. And we finished our tassel. So, you want to stay with me while we sew in our signature and we'll get it all finished. We're 36 minutes in, guys. This might be one of my longest videos. So, you know how I said I don't like this kind of paper to be on the inside? I want it heavier, so I'm going to flip it. I'm going to change it for that to be on the inside. And that is heavy on the outside. All right. So what we need to do is I need to get my big clips and we need to set this in and we need to go ahead and stitch it. Okay, hang on just a second. All right, so I have my big clips. I'm going to clip my signature and look at that and see. Okay, now remember how I've shown you in the past how you get a strip and it's about an inch across and it's as long as your signature, and you just give it a trim right here because you want it as long as your signature. You're going to fold it the long way in half. This is so you don't have to measure because, you know, if I measured, it would be all wrong. So we fold it in half, crease it well, take the two ends, fold it in half again, take the two ends, fold it in half again, and you're going to want to crease this well. Creasing that down. Now you're going to open it back up and you're going to make a circle mark. Well, I didn't do that very well at all. A circle mark where they intersect each other, where the lines intersect each other. Okay, you're going to put it back in your signature and you're going to need to pin it, paper clip it, hold it in, paper clip it. Alrighty. Now this is where you're going to, I get my packing and I'm going to place my hole. Okay, this is where I'm going to fold it up like this. And I'm going to place a hole, put my awl, and I'm going to touch my mark in my little tool that I made. I'm going to stick it through. Now this is super thick. There, it finally went all the way through. Okay, do you see it went all the way through? I'm going to have to really see about making it go all the way through. This is a lot of papers. Okay, there's one. Now we need another one. Okay, got that through. And we need one more. Okay. Okay, my tip came out of my awl. Okay, we'll have to screw it back together here. Screw it the other way, Cathy. Okay. I'm going to take my signature out, my stitching. I'm going to try not to move my pages. I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it in my book. And I'm going to mark my book as well. Now I'm just kind of judging, and this is why I'm doing it this way. This has about an inch spine, and I need to get the signature in the middle of this inch. And the only way I know how to do that is to mark it separately. So I'm going to punch my hole. I'm going to punch my hole, and I'm going to punch my hole. It wasn't on my mark, my thing. All right, so I've got my holes punched in my signature, in my spine, and it is in the middle. Okay, it's in the middle. Very good. Now, the next thing I need to do is I need to get my binding thread, and this is wax book binding thread that I have here. Move all this out of the way, you guys. Bring this back in, and I'm going to thread my needle. I'm first going to mark. This is how I mark. I take my thread and I go across 1, 2, 3, and I always give myself just a little bit more. You don't ever want to run out. And I'm going to thread my needle right here, hopefully quickly. Well, if my hand stops shaking, I'll get it in there. There we go. Now move that out of the way. I'm going to take my signature and I'm going to go in my signature and I'm going to go in the middle hole of my book. Just like that. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of room so I can tie it later. I'm going to go back in one of the holes. It doesn't matter which one, whichever one you choose. Go back in the hole. Come on, Cathy. Let's get it in the hole. Okay, it's in the hole. But now I need to go through my signature. So I'm through my signature. Make sure that nothing's getting caught. It caught on the corner there. Give myself enough room. How are we looking? We look good. We look real good. Now we're going to go all the way across and down. Oh, did it move on me? Oh, it moved on me. Oh, you guys, it's moved on me. No, there, I found it. I'm going to go through this hole. Oh, it's caught. Pull it. Okay. Straighten it up because it's kind of loose here because we're... All right, so now I've got to go back in. It's loose. I'm going to tighten it up. You see it's loose? There, we've got it tight. I'm going to go back in the middle hole, and hopefully I can go through the signature. This is going to be a trick, guys, to go through this signature. Turn it so I can see. You do whatever you have to do to get it back through your signature. Oh, I found it. Now, we need to get this needle on the opposite side of the center piece because you need one of the threads to be on this side of this right here and the other to be on the other side. And we've got it. So now we need to pull this tight, gently, get this straight in the book. Okay. And I'm just looking before I do anything. I'm just looking. It's straight. We're straight. Pull it tight. Okay. I'm going to knot it. Okay. And then I'm going to knot it again. Okay. Now, because we made dangles, I'm not going to do anything but trim that. I'm not going to put any pearls or beads or anything on that because, oh, you guys, I hope this is right way up. It's upside down. It's upside down, you guys. Look, we didn't mark. Oh, that was very bad of me. You guys, I have to do it again. I have to do all of this again. So before I take it out, okay. Oh, I cannot believe that. Actually, I can believe that. I can believe it just fine. I'm going to go ahead and make sure everything's clipped, just like this. Clip everything really well, because we got to cut our signature and we got to do it again. Now, I'm not sure you want to see me do it again because I'm doing the exact same thing again. So what I'm going to do is we're cutting this. Everything's all marked. All I have to do is I just have to thread it again. Okay, so I'm going to take my needle. I am going to can't believe I did that. Actually, you guys, I think I can believe I did that. Is that what I sewed together? Yeah, don't lose that, Cathy. That is your streamer. All right, so I'm going to measure once again. I'm going to measure 1, 2, 3. Oh, this would only be me, huh? Ever seen anybody else sew one in upside down? Oh my goodness. Okay, and we're going to thread our needle. Okay, and so this is what happens if you mess up. You just keep going. Go down. Oh wait, no, 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 don't go down. Pull it all the way out. Did you even turn it around, Cathy? You didn't even turn it around. You gotta turn it around. Now you're gonna have to look to see if you've turned it around properly. So this is the right way up. This is the right way up. And that's the right way up. Okay, I've got the right way up now. It is getting funnier and funnier, isn't it? What a ding-dong. All right, so we're going to go down. We're going to go through the signature. And we're going to go through the hole in our journal. Don't pull it all the way through. Give yourself some room. Go in through the bottom or top, or whichever one you choose, and find your hole in the signature. And there it is. Come on now. There we go. It's all going to be okay, guys. It's all going to come out in the wash. So pull it. Now we're going all the way across. We're going to find the hole in the cover. Okay, we're going to pull it through. Okay, good. Now we're going to go back through the middle. Okay, this is where we're going to have to find the middle again. Back through the middle. And we're going to go on the other side. Okay, going to pull this through, and this is on this side, and this is on this side. Alrighty, now let's look. It's looking good. It's looking good. We're going to pull it. I'm going to trim it. I'm going to cut right here. Okay, let's tie a knot, because remember, we're not going to put any type of dangle or anything. I do hope it's correct. Oh, okay. Let's look and see. How did we do? How did we do? Take everything off. Ah, we did it. Oh, at first you don't succeed, you guys. You just keep trying. Oh my goodness, I think this just turned out spectacular. I love it. Even with all that went awry, I love that one on that page. I love that one. And let's see here. This is a fantastic journal. You know, this would be a wonderful journal to give maybe to a teacher. It's getting close to being end of school year. If your child has that favorite teacher, then you could make something special for them. I mean, talk about special. That would be truly a very special gift to give a teacher. They would not probably, I would have to say, they probably wouldn't have received one of these, maybe ever. They might not even know what a junk journal is, and a teacher would really enjoy one of these. Oh, I love how this turned out. Now let's go ahead and let's clip on our tassels. Yeah, this is a long video, guys. Let's clip our tassels on. And there we are. Oh, I love it. What do you guys think? I think it turned out spectacular. And a little entertaining too, don't you think? If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.